A fixture of Tampa politics for 2 decades is ready for his second act as mayor. All signs point to Bob Buckhorn running for mayor in the 2027 election when Jane Castor's time in office will be up. He was mayor from 2011 to 2019, a time when Tampa went through really unprecedented growth.
For sure. Fox 13's Evan Axelbank spoke with him about the city's new challenges and how he's going to pitch his new plans to voters.
When Bob Buckhorn left office in 2019, the chatter never stopped about him running again. Apparently by design.
As secrets go, how well did you keep this one? Bob Buckhorn might run for mayor.
You know, as well as I wanted it to be kept.
With Tampa's 2027 election under 2 years away now, he's willing to say so on TV to let other potential candidates know they'll have to compete with his networks of fundraisers, supporters, and his name recognition. Last week, his allies conveniently dropped a poll that showed him with 49% support, a point away from winning the primary outright, and 27 points ahead of his closest competitor.
After 6 years being out of office, I was really satisfied by how people remembered my time.
His supporters point out the city's downtown core grew for the first time in 25 years during his time in office. Opponents say Tampa benefited from a surging national economy and Jeff Vinnick's investments. He argues his approach to governing and development converted those things into results.
Our kids and grandkids are not having to leave to go to Charlotte, North Carolina, that they're staying here. It's been magical, and I think people are excited about that.
A new Buckhorn term would be focused on the infrastructure struggles that come with more people and more cars. And there's affordability. From 2019 to 2023, Zillow says rent increased in Tampa by 50%, while wages only went up by 15%.
We're not in the housing business, but I think in terms of acquiring land, in terms of incentives for developers, in terms of cleaning up the permitting process so that it becomes easier for them to get products out, yeah, there's a lot we can do.
Other potential candidates include the second-place finisher in the poll that was run by Buckhorn's allies, Councilor Bill Carlson. Buckhorn calls Carlson anti-police. Carlson calls Buckhorn corrupt.
Anything he says moving forward about me will be a lie. So we'll deal with that on the road.
I'm disappointed that he would go negative before he's even filed to run for office. We know from previous campaigns that the people who go negative lose.
Buckhorn closed out his term in office with a 75% approval rating, with the new poll showing him at 58%. He last ran for office 10 years ago and did so unopposed.
I think people saw me as a mayor whose party label was T for Tampa. They saw me as somebody who didn't care about the partisanship, that only worried about whether somebody was willing to help move our city.
How voters view Tampa's changes since 2015 may well decide whether he becomes Tampa's first 3-term mayor since Dick Greco won a 3rd term in 1995. Evan Axelbank, Fox 13 News.